Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. Today we're doing a Let's Play and early impressions for God Within VR, a game that was released on the Steam store in early access yesterday, March 18th, 2024. It normally retails for $8.99. It's on a release about 20% off. I bought this game, and this is basically a budget priced action RPG, almost a Souls-like. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is by a Japanese developer. And I was not expecting much when I bought this game. It's $9. It's an action RPG. Obviously, I was not expecting a Grimlord or Legendary Tales. Nothing of that quality. And it isn't. But at the same time, I was impressed when playing this game. I was genuinely impressed. Genuinely impressed. Now, one thing to note is that they do have like a stamina system. And what I mean by that is that these enemies I'll say one of the issues that I've faced so far is that it doesn't save your settings, so we're going to have to change settings. I had smooth turn on, and it's back to net turn now. Now, when you get... If you notice, every time that you block, the yellow bar gets higher, and they get stunned, and that's when you're able to do some real damage. Let me go ahead and change some of the settings. There we go. Hold on. I had smooth turn on, and I have a smooth turn on to the highest setting, and I'm playing standing. I did play seated earlier, and I was able to play seated without any problems. Other settings, let's go check that out. Obviously, there's a comfort tunnel vision, but I don't need that, as well as a spectator. I don't like using spectator. I have it on medium quality. That actually saves, because it was on low quality by default. It seems to be running at a steady 72 frames per second. I'm gonna leave it at medium. You know what? I'm gonna bump it up. I want to see if there's actually any difference that I notice, because sometimes with these games, you don't really tell a difference. I'm gonna leave textures, shadows at medium though. So let's just go back and back, and I'm gonna raise my headset volume just a little bit. Okay, whew. Okay, let's go. Now, I will say that this is early access and it feels like it, okay? And I'm not sure exactly why my character right now is moving so slow. You know what? I think I made a big mistake. I made a big mistake. Let me... I can feel the game go a lot slower, and it all happened when I changed the graphics. So I'm gonna lower it to medium. Okay, don't set it too high. Don't do that. Okay. Yeah, it feels like it's slow motion right now. I don't know what's going on. I might have messed this up. Did I change anything else? Crap. Okay, it's back to... I think there might be like a slow motion button. I pressed Y, and now it's gone back to the normal speed. So I don't know if pressing Y is like a slow motion, but things are now back to normal. Obviously, there's things that can improve. As you can tell, the sounds, some of the pathing issues, the mesh for some of these floors could be better. The physics is a little wonky. Oh, okay. It can be a little difficult to... Okay. But like I said, this is budget price, so my expectations were low. Like I said, I was not expecting the quality of Legendary Tales or Grimlord, and hopefully you can see some of the issues that this game has. But for $9, I'm not sure that I've ever played a better game at this price point. And obviously some of the animation, some of the move sets from enemies could be better. But there's a good bones to this game. Yeah, go down. See ya. That's pretty cool. That is reminiscent of Dark Souls. These are save points, by the way. So you just touch it and it saves. And basically you do these hand gestures, and whatever weapon you have saved to the slot is what I'll do. Currently I have the sword to be on the right slot, and I just push trigger. I move trigger down and it spawns the sword, and I move trigger to the side on my left hand and it spawns the shield. Now the one thing I've noticed is that I'm still using the same weapons that I started off with, so I don't know what progression this game has as far as different weapons or as far as different skills. But there have been certainly a variety of enemies, which I do like that. And there's a little bit of a story as well. What happened here is I did die, and so I started recording after I died because I wanted to show you all the gameplay. The game does say something about being able to sprint, but I'm afraid that I don't know if I missed it during the tutorial, but I don't know how to sprint, or either that or you really cannot sprint. I'm not really sure. But it did say you could sprint, so I assume you can. I just don't know how. Okay, it did save. Now, I have had some trouble sometimes spawning.
You! Stop. Mind taking a look down here? You can hop down from those broken platforms. I've got something to tell you.
So the combat, like I said, it's not as good as Grimlord or even Legendary Tales. But keep in mind, this is in a different price point at only $9. And as you can see, the skeleton, as you see, there's some issues with the floor and the mesh, and you saw it kind of like float up in the air. So there's definitely some issues when you're like when you're on a different level than the enemy, and just some strange animations. It could be more fluid, more smooth. It is again, this is in early access, so it does feel a little bit janky. As you can see there, the blood on the enemy, I mean, it's very basic. But as you know, in VR, we're lucky if we even have anything this basic. Now, you can do some weird stuff, like if you put your sword through the enemy, it can cause some weird physics. You see some of the weird ragdoll physics here. So, one thing that could be better is, the swing of your sword having more weight. A lot of games and a lot of action RPGs in VR have this problem, It's only the more expensive one, your Blade and Sorcery, your Legendary Tales, your Grimlord that, have it figured out better. A lot of VR games have this issue. But for this budget price, I'm not sure that I know there's a better action RPG at this price point of only $9 in early access. That's very cheap. So if you don't want to spend big money and just want to have stupid fun, this might be something that interests you. But obviously, if you're looking for something to rival Grimlord, which I think, in my opinion, Grimlord's the best, then you might be disappointed. Now, I've already actually gone down, but I want to show it because I think it's pretty cool. And we're going to go to that save point over there, though, because we want to make sure we get that save point. And like I said, you can jump, But like I said, I don't know how you sprint. I'm pressing down on the joystick because I thought that would be how. I have also tried, I don't know how to sprint. And I don't know if I need to do that because I've already been here. Like I said, I died, so I've already done what I'm showing you guys. And I did. There's basically like 3. There is platforming in this game, a little bit of platforming, which I do like. Something that I don't know that the other. Not a whole lot of action RPGs have these, where you're actually having to platform. A lot of them have climbing.
Traveler. Before the gates of the chieftain lie 3 bull-headed statues glowing with crimson light. Each of these statues corresponds to a seal, and unless these seals are broken, chieftain remains invincible. To break them, one must seek out 3 horned statues scattered throughout this area, and shatter them with a weapon of power. Many have braved these lands to take on the chieftain, to shatter the chains that bind us. And who knows, perhaps you're the one destined to bring an end to this darkness.
Obviously, when you're dealing with a budget-priced action RPG, you're not expecting anything to be voiced, so it is a nice touch, even if it's not the best. So, like I mentioned before, I'm not a big fan of the inventory system. Let's go ahead and let's just drop both our shield and sword, and let me show you. So you see, here's our inventory, and what you do is you put the items in your little quick inventory system. As you see, I have the sword, and what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put the shield there. Well, if I can. Oh, sorry. There we go. So, the way that you equip them is I push trigger and I move my arms down, and that'll spawn both of them. So that's how you do it. The thing that I don't like is I don't see like I see 1,000 and 1,000. What is that used for? Are there locations where you can upgrade? That's the thing that I'm not sure on. But I've been having problems spawning my shield, so that's the reason why I'm changing the shortcut for both of them. So it seems like down is the most reliable one. Let me go ahead and keep going up though. And like I said, this is the normal walking speed, which to me is a little bit on the slow side, but and there's supposed to be a sprint, but I don't know how to sprint. Did I go the right way? I want to make sure that I'm not wasting time. No, I think this is the right way. No. It's actually the wrong way. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still new to this game, so that was the way I came in. Or is it a bridge that looks very similar? Actually, I'm confused. I don't know if I'm going the right way or headed the wrong way. I thought for sure I came in that way. What doesn't help is the respawning enemies. But let's go through here. Let's go through here and see if this is maybe the way I should have gone. So there is a crouch as well. Now sometimes I've been getting hit, and it's like I said, it's kind of hard to tell sometimes why exactly you get hit. But use the right. Okay. Huh. You know what? This is the wrong way. This is definitely the wrong way. like I said, that I died and the game respawned me, but it wasn't in my last save point. Or maybe it was, and I just got totally confused. Okay, but now I know I'm going the right way. It's that way. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. You get to see a little bit of extra content. As you see, when you die, enemies do respawn. I don't know if they respawn over time, even if you don't die. I'm not 100% sure on that. But yes, enemies do respawn if you die. You'll come back to one of these statues that you've lighted. But I didn't arrive at the one that I thought I would. So that's what has me a little bit confused. But it'll be fine. We're almost there anyway, so no big loss. It's because I've already been to this bridge, and because I've already seen it. I thought I had already been there, but no, it's just because I died that the enemies respawned. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click here. Okay, whoa, okay, woo. Like I said, some of the physics can be a little bit weird, but as you see, there's supposed to be enemies here, but these enemies didn't respawn. That's what threw me off. That's why I thought that I was going the wrong way. But no, this is the right way. But I've cleared this area. That's why there's no enemies. So yeah, when you die, enemies respawn, but not everywhere. Okay, alright. You can jump, like I mentioned. And I want to say that if you press the Y button, you actually walk really slow. So this is the sprint speed, apparently, even though it's pretty slow. You want to be careful here not to aggro all the enemies. Or you definitely want to kill them really fast. Now, the one thing that makes this game not as difficult as you might think is that your health does refill over time, especially if you're not in combat. So, and keep in mind, you also have a dash. So far, I haven't needed to use it. Oh, crap. I took some damage. I want to be careful here. As you can see your health and energy. Now, I've never seen my energy really go down. I think it might be if you use the dash, that your energy might go down. I gotta be careful here. I might actually die here. Again, sometimes I'm a little confused on why I'm getting damaged. Like, I don't think I should have gotten a whole lot of damage that I got there. We should be fine, though. We're just gonna stay back here. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get our potion. Okay, we're back to full health. We're gonna drop it, and we're gonna get our shield back. Okay. So yeah, I was taking more damage than I usually do. I'm not sure exactly why. It seemed like the enemies were hitting me, but not when it looked like it. I'm gonna be more careful now because I really just don't want to take damage. And you can see there's a difference when they have spaces in the armor where you can... And obviously this guy has a lot more health than the skeleton, but he also has more open spots where you can just hack him. He's not armored that well. And again, he's stunned because we blocked a lot of his stuff. And as you can see, we're at full health and full stamina. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to go over here. Now, this is one of the things that this had like a little statue thing, and I broke it. So you're supposed to break 3 of them. I broke in 1. And then I died after falling down, actually. So a lot like Dark Souls, I died for falling. So what we're going to do now is we're going to... Oh. Now, one of the cool things is that you can go at their legs. You definitely want to be careful. It seems like they're getting me by going really low. I don't know if I need to dash more. Okay, there we go. Okay. I don't know what those items, what you can do with those items. I haven't been able to use any item that I picked up other than your starting gear with, the shield and the sword and board. So we're actually going to go up here. And I died a little after climbing this portion. So we're going to get rid of our shield and sword. Hopefully I don't die here. Now, the climbing here is a little on the clunky side. But I was playing seated before, so let's see. I mean, I still consider this not as smooth and polished as it needs to be a better climbing experience. There we go. And we're going to light this area right here. There we go. So we're safe, we're good. If I die this time, I shouldn't be too bad. I don't know why this is blocked off. I don't know if this... I'm a little confused. Oh, you see the enemy went through the wall. Again, this is early access. And I don't want to sound like I'm making a bunch of excuses for the developer, because like I said, if you want to compare this to Legendary Tales, or to Grimlord, or to Blade and Sorcery, or Hellsplit Arena, you're going to be disappointed, because like I said, the combat is not as good as those games. Not close. However, for the budget price of $9, you're not going to find many better experiences than this. And I see what the issue is. The issue is that we need to go even higher. Okay, how high do we go? We gotta be careful. I definitely don't want to die from falling again. So like I said, this could be a lot smoother. And do we fall here? Is there somewhere where... I don't know if this leads anywhere. Or we're supposed to just keep climbing higher. Okay, I don't think this leads anywhere. No, it doesn't lead anywhere. So we're going to have to go down a little bit. Okay. There we go. So hope you're not afraid of heights if you're playing this game. I'm not afraid of heights. At least not in VR, because nothing can happen to you in VR. You don't die. Oh, wait. How did that happen? Wait. What happened? How did it? Huh. Well, I guess we can go down now. I kind of didn't want to go down, but it looks like we're going to have to go down. How did that wall break? That's weird. Oh, no, it didn't break. Oh. Well, it doesn't matter because I don't see where to go. There might be somewhere to go. I don't see it. I see nothing but dead end. Is it wait. Is it possible to climb this? No, you can't. You cannot climb this. Yeah, you cannot climb this. I don't know. I better get out before I aggro another one. Yeah, I don't know. Did I miss something? Is there somewhere that you could go? I don't see a location where you can go. Like, do you guys see anything? I don't. So rather than struggle here, this may lead somewhere, but not right now it doesn't. So we're gonna go back down. So this might go somewhere, but if it does, I don't know how to get there. So we're gonna just walk down and try a different pass. So we're just gonna go down this path right here and see what happens. But I do like this. You know, for $9, I think you're getting a lot here. But it's going to depend on the developer and how the developer handles early access. You know, as you guys know, when you buy a game in early access, you just don't know what you're going to get. Is the developer going to keep working on the game and make it better? If so, this is going to be a hell of a deal. But if not, I still think it's okay for what it is. You know, because as long as you keep your expectations in check, I think there's still some fun to be had here. So if you have two skeletons, the best strat is to just trip one and make them fall down. And that seems to work pretty well. And we're still at pretty good health. So at this point, I don't know where to go. I'm going to see what's up here. Hello, sir. We're not gonna go there because he looks like he might be pretty mean. So we're gonna try some other path and see what we find. I don't think there's anything over here, is there? No, I don't think so. Okay, we'll go over here. But yeah, I'm satisfied with my purchase. You know, at $9, you know, 20% off, so less than $9. I think it came off to like $7. I got my money's worth because, you know, like I said, I had my expectations really low. I was not expecting anything at all. And by the way, there's a different jump. There's a normal jump, this, and then there's a power jump, that. I don't know if you can tell the difference. But I'm going to do power jumps for this. Oh, this is where I fell down, and I don't know that I want to try this again, because I might fall again. Yeah, wow, okay, I made the jump. But for what? I don't see anything. Yeah, if you fall in the water, you die. That's how I died. I died right here, actually. And unfortunately, I don't know how to get across. Just gonna have to be very careful here and not fall down. So I only see one path, because it seems like this path is blocked off, and the other one I just wasn't sure what to do. Maybe there's a way to make that wall fall down, or maybe there's a way to platform up, but I just didn't see it. So we're gonna go the only way that we can, which is over here. I think we can get through this. All right, let's do it. Let's go. And like I said, one of the problems is the animations, and you gotta watch out for aggro. That's probably the biggest thing with this game, is just watching out for that aggro. You don't want to aggro multiple enemies. Whoa, what the whoa, gotta get this guy then. Okay, there we go. Let me show the dash, because I really haven't shown the dash. Okay, well, that wasn't the dash. Okay, there is a little bit of a, I don't know, did you notice that? It's very subtle. Did y'all see that dash? It's very subtle. It's like it's a very small dash. Like, you can barely feel it. Like, I'm even questioning whether it really is a dash. So what I'm pressing is the B button. B button, yeah. I mean, I think you can see the dash there. It's just a very small dash. It might even be a charge, but no. I wouldn't say this game is very difficult. And like I said, I wouldn't compare it to any of the top VR action RPGs or dungeon crawlers or melee combat arena games, you know. Hellsplit Arena and Grimlord, to me, are the two best, although they're very different, so I hate to compare them. You know, Hellsplit Arena is more like arena combat, and it does that, you know, the best. But as far as actual action RPG, you know, Souls-like, that would be Grimlord, that's the best. And then there's Legendary Tales, which is not as bad as some of the negative reviews would lead you to believe it is, but it does definitely have some issues. I know the game has had some patches, so I don't know if the developers have fixed everything already for that game, but it definitely wasn't in the best state when it left early access. It kind of feels like they released a game in early access in a different type of early access, if that makes sense. And what I mean by that is they changed the game totally, you know, from the early access. They did a 180 on the game, made it more like a Souls-like, but that game itself needed to be more polished. So, I mean, that's better than most. No, I don't know that we can go in here. So we're probably gonna die, but that's fine. I want to show this because I don't want to make this a long video, but I think we're gonna die because I don't think we can damage the boss. You need to break 3 different things, and I don't think we've done that, but we'll see. I guess we'll find. Oh, look at this. This looks pretty cool. Wait. Is it to try to trick them into breaking the barrel? Come on, get me, bro. Come on, bro. I don't know. Am I damaging him? Did I do any damage? I think I am. So this is usually what happens when a developer tries to make a Souls-like. Don't get too close. Yeah, I am making damage. Okay. Oh, so this is not the last boss. Okay, alright. So it does say that you need to break 3 statues before you can hurt the boss. But you can see there's some issues with the combat. He's missing, and I think he should have hit me there. I am using dash here, and it doesn't seem to be using up my energy. I don't know. Uh-oh. So this is not really a hard fight because I'm just being very cautious. Of course, I might die from one hit. if he's able to hit me. So we'll see. This is pretty cool though. You know, for the budget price of $7, I think this is very cool. Oh, whoa, he got me very cool. One hit almost took out all my HP. So yeah, you just gotta be careful with this guy. You just gotta be careful. That's the thing. Just avoid damage if you can. So the main thing is just avoid his overstrike, his overhand strike. Try not to be totally center on him. Yeah, so let him miss like that. Like, try not to be totally center on him. His tail is you know, I'm not the best Souls-like player. You know, I played all the Dark Souls, you know. In fact, Elden Ring is the only one that I haven't finished. You know, just because I'm so much into VR nowadays. I played Dark Souls the original, all the DLC, Dark Souls 2 and 3, all the DLC. Elden Ring's the only one that I really haven't gotten into. And again, that's mostly because I'm all in on VR nowadays. I would love to play Elden Ring one day, and I know some people have done like, ooh, that was really close. I don't think he got me, but just like very little. Ooh, he almost got me there. I was just luckily not right in the middle. So the thing is, try not to stay in the middle. Try to watch his attack right here, because it's kind of dangerous when you're in that position. And I'm just trying to be careful and not take a lot of damage. Just try to be in his outer range, really. And I almost got him. I just need to really avoid any damage. Like, not take any risk. Not take zero risk here. Woo! He almost got me there. He almost got me. There we go. That, I gotta say, it was a janky fight, but I liked it. I thought it was nice. Again, for the $9 normal price and the sale price 20% off, I think I already got my money's worth, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, again, the pathing could be better. There's some mesh issues. The combat could be smoother, you know, better hit detection, better physics, better animations. But the bones is there for what could possibly be a good game, just depending on how much the developer works on this. But even as is right now, in early access, I would recommend this game. And if I had to rate it, I would give it a solid 6.5 out of 10. A 6.5 is not a great score from me, but it's really not a bad score either. I would say this is better than a whole lot of other action RPG games. And definitely the best one at this price point. But as you saw with my video, there's lots of issues. And that's the reason I can't score it higher. One, we like to see more weapons. You know, just the ragdoll physics. Just, you know, a whole lot of other things that, you know, would make games like I said, like Rimworld is better. Blade and Sorcery. A whole lot of other games. You know, a lot of them I've already mentioned, so I won't get into it again. But it is nice for what it is. And for $9, I did not have much expectation, and this game has already beat those expectations. So, pretty good. I would say it's pretty nice. You know, I wouldn't call it a good game, but pretty nice for them. Pretty nice. You know, I was pleasantly surprised. Let's put it that way. And so I do recommend this, and I'm gonna end my video here. And you know, To the dev, I would say congrats. To the dev team, congrats. This is a nice start to early access, and this could be one of those games where I'm gonna comment 2 or 3 years later and say, wow, I spent less than $9 on this, like $7, and this is one of the best deals ever in VR. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. This has been my Let's Play, very early impressions. Again, not a full review. If you enjoyed this video, if you found it helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a wonderful day. Let me just finish this guy off before. Oh, that sounds dirty, doesn't it? Let me finish this guy off. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Goodbye.